And welcome back to 18 News. Time once again for a weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. And our guest, of course, is Linda Davis. And Linda, first of all, we got some developments in the situation that happened up at Crystal earlier this winter. And one of which is Suzy Q.
That's right. If you'll remember, we had a little dog that was frozen to a plastic tube in some people's backyard in the Crystal area. We got a call about that and found out that they had more than one outside through all this horrible weather. We found a home for the first one that came in, Peanut, and people might remember that story. The second one was on our television, and this is the good news. They had a third dog outside, and we finally got to bring that dog here also. We talked the people into letting us neuter the animals, and they wanted them back. Well, after we neutered them and so forth, they finally agreed to let us have them and find them good homes. Because as we know, the common sense to most of us is that these types of dogs cannot survive outside in this cold weather any more than a human could, sleeping on the cold ground in sub-zero temperatures. This dog is the third dog from the Crystal area situation. It was an outdoor dog, but luckily it survived, and now we've brought it in here, and it's gone through its medical issues, and it's ready for adoption. And I want to say that this dog has the best temperament. It is the type of dog that really appreciates everything you do for it. Whoever adopts this dog is going to be real lucky. It has a type of temperament where it gets along with everybody. This is such a popular dog here, getting along with other dogs, children, adults. Such a nice disposition.
That's right. And speaking of which, Suzie Q, as you mentioned, is a great dog with a sweet disposition.
Yes.
And her family could not care for her properly was the issues. But so she came here, of course, understanding the situations we talked about and we have been referring to for weeks now. Suzy would love nothing more than a home where she will have lots of room to play and lots of love from her family. So I believe some of the notes on her also, as you say, is, she is spayed with up-to-date routine vaccinations and microchipped.
And her eyes are beautiful. Her eyes are kind of like what you would see in a Weimaraner, the yellow eyes. She is a retriever mix, although we have not done DNA testing on any of our dogs. But we do know them and how they act, and this is a wonderful dog, would make a wonderful pet for someone. Naturally, we hope all our dogs are adopted to indoor situations. We consider and talk with people about different options they have for their animals, but after this poor dog was outside in sub-zero weather, had to be attended to by the Humane Society with its medical issues, it's time for it to have a loving indoor home. And this dog, we call it kennel trained. We'd like to say it's housebroken, but it's not been in a house. But our kennels have an indoor area and an outdoor area. And this dog has not gone in the indoor area. It goes outside. So I just can't think of one thing wrong to say about this beautiful animal.
Not a very bad size either. In fact, she is full grown, 3 years old. And so a very fine dog that can be looked at here at the Humane Society. Now, you want to talk a little bit about the Scoop.
Yes, that's right. We have revamped our newsletter, and our newsletter now is called The Scoop, and believe me, it's much more detailed, informative than the other newsletters that we've put out. We really went all out for this one. This one has adorable stories in it, successful stories about animals that were adopted here at the Humane Society. It also updates you on everything we've accomplished during the year. Sometimes there's statistics in here as to what we have done as far as neutering, spaying, adoptions. It's just a really interesting newsletter, and it shows that the Dubois County Humane Society is now a service to the community. And I must mention that on the back is the donation form, and we appreciate any donations, whether it's financial, money, or those basic things we need like paper towels, toilet paper, cleaning supplies. Think about those. Those are the things we're always short on. But we do not, as you know, receive anything from the government or anything. There are occasional grants that we can apply for, but that's even rare. And usually they're through the food pet companies like Purina. So the Scoop is a wonderful newsletter. I think it's very entertaining. You can obtain one of these here at the Humane Society, and of course they're free.
Okay, great. And of course, information on these and all the other fine animals available for adoption here at the Dubois County Humane Society can be found on their website at duboiscountyhumane.org, also petfinder.com, and of course Suzie Q, as you get a shot of right there. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about you. That's a beautiful, beautiful dog.
I'm very proud to have this dog.
Absolutely. Of course, information can be found about Suzie Q on those websites as we mentioned. You can call them here at the Humane Society at 482-7387 during their adoption hours, which are Wednesdays from 4:30 till 6 p.m. Saturdays from noon till 3 now, or is it 11 till 3?
1 to 3.
1 to 3, excuse me. Okay,
right.
we did
That's right.
It went from 1 to 11 to 1.
Yes.
Now 1 till 3, so later in the day. Of course, information on them is also available, as we said, on these videos that we are showing to you right now, or can be found on YouTube and on our website at WJTS.tv. So thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for joining us. Linda, best of luck to Suzie Q, and weather's next.